it. Before we really get started, anything coming up, anything going on that any of you want to talk about? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Welcome back, Striker.
Hi.
We have gained Striker, we have lost Zane.
Wherever the fuck he is.
And, so this is gonna be session 39.9, right?
It is.
39.98.
It is. It's 39 point. No, it's 39.99.
39.99 final mix.
Yeah. The finished product. Yeah.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo too. Anyway. Yes. Yeah. Welcome back. Zeph, anything going on?
Nope.
Shigo, anything going on?
Nope.
Cool. All right, it's Persona time.
Get right into it.
See what I did there? See what I did there? Nice. Alrighty then. I need
Happy
to...
birthday, Dashing.
Huh?
Dashing's birthday.
It's...
My birthday's closer. What do you mean? It's like less than a month till my birthday.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Happy birthday.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Joining 30 gang.
Welcome to the club. It's fun to have. Anyway.
It's gonna sound stupid.
It's
but
fun
I
to
thought
have.
You thought I was younger?
No, I thought.
Ignore the screaming that can probably be heard over my mic.
Nope, can't hear it.
No. In the recording.
Oh.
I saw the spike when I heard screaming. I have very young niece and nephews over, and they like to scream. Yeah. Anyway. So.
You thought I was older? What the fuck, Shigo?
Damn, Shigo. That's rude.
Well, you're just
During Pride Month?
so.
So what?
You act so mature. Wordless.
Persona time.
Anyway, it's Persona time. Session 39.99.
I don't have anything that can save myself.
39.99. We keep stretching this shit out until everybody's fucking here for session 40.
Fucking Zane.
One day.
We'll get there, I promise. You guys are gonna hate me on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts when you see 39.9, and you guys will be like, what the fuck is this? Get the 40 already.
Striker just got back. Where the fuck's Zane?
You fuckers.
You know what?
We
I'm gonna take a
don't
vacation
know.
next week.
Get your schedules together. Anyway.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Last time on Persona D&D, you guys went to a soiree, a get-together, a post-battle celebration, if you will, to celebrate Lord Cyrus the Great's first victory within Artoria's palace against Artoria herself, proving to be a valuable asset. You were going by Sin during this time, and you decided to blend into the party, make sure that everything was copacetic, nothing too crazy going on in the background, and you just kind of faded in. Avarif, still disguised, pretty paranoid, tried to blend in as well, much to no avail. Cyrus, you took more of a direct approach, and Flair, you as Sage, decided to follow Cyrus at first, kind of acting as his bodyguard almost. Yeah. It all went well until all of you noticed that Avarif was attracting unwanted attention, as Avarif usually does. Nothing against Avarif, but he usually does attract unwanted attention. Cyrus, during this time you were approached by Sir Lance, who informed you that Artoria wished to have a conversation with you. And you, in turn, sent Sage to keep an eye on Avarif, who is date at this time, to stop drawing attention to himself. Before you could get there, Sage, Sir Ector had approached Date and heralded him and his Fister Corps for their many deeds. And it soon swiftly followed up by Sir Ector asking Avarif to go and fetch him a drink, and he did so. Cyrus, on your way to see Artoria, you realized that she was missing. Approaching Sir Lance, you found out that Artoria was also getting a drink. Lo and behold, none of you knew that Avarif was about to be approached by Artoria out by the drinks. Sucks to suck, I guess. Because as soon as Avarif got there, he did his best, but quickly, very, very quickly realized just how cooked he was from the get-go.
Oh.
My man's was done. He did his best, though, and he did acquiesce to some of Artoria's goings-on, and seemed like he was trying to play her side a little more. Artoria did warn him, however, and then told him to go by the famed underground martial artist known as Morgana Le Fay. And he agreed and made his way back inside the tent, rejoined the party, and started spreading his tale of actually being Morgana Le Fay, much to everybody's surprise, shock, and awe that the legendary underground martial artist would sign up on the side of Artoria. Cyrus, as Artoria came back, she commended you for your actions and then invited you to a more private conversation to drop the honorifics that you were sort of sharing with each other in front of everybody else. You spoke about the battle, the thought of the whole situation that she found herself in. And then she asked you to sleep with her. Although you rebuked her. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Proud of you.
Dodged the bullet.
Yeah, you
Proud of
did.
you.
Sometimes you just don't want to stick it in crazy. You know what I mean? And you made a good choice.
Much fun as it is. I get it.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Just don't put it in crazy. It's easy. Take this as a life lesson. Anyway. Anyways, after you had rebuked her offer to make her impure, you retreated to the party as the party was sort of coming to a close as you realized how late it was actually getting. You all headed out into the fields and you exited the palace as an entire group. Good job, because you were almost caught by Artoria as a massive group in her foyer. If not for a passing by or maybe lying in wait Faye, who slammed a bucket on Avarif's head as he was still in his disguise, confusing Artoria what was going on and pissing her off that she now had water all over her. She seemed fairly distracted, allowing you all to get away unseen. Lucky. Avarif carried Faye away, and you all made the decision to head back to your room, where you would have a conversation about what to do next. And that's where we ended game. That's where we are starting game. Congratulations. You are in Cyrus and Avarif's room. Avarif is in the shower currently, cleaning up after a bucket was just dumped on his head. You are all in the room except for Avarif. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for Avarif to get done in the shower.
It does not seem like he will be done anytime soon. He actually yells out of the shower. He says, "Guys, I think I used the wrong dye. It's not coming out of my hair. I might be in here for a while."
This.
Of fucking course, this fucking guy.
Okay, maybe next time check your dyes.
Yeah, I think I mixed up the pouches.
Yeah, what else is new? Anyways, does anybody know what's up with the whole Morgana Le Fay thing that's going on with him?
La Flair?
Just
News to me.
yeah.
What'd you say, Shiga?
I think your mic's doing a thing again.
Oh, I said I'm just as stumped as everybody else.
Cut out again.
Oh, hang it.
Oh!
Whoa!
I said I'm just as stumped as everybody else.
Cool. That leads me to believe that she found out, maybe. I don't know. Cause he was going by date. We told him to avoid her like the plague, and now all of a sudden she comes to me after I'm talking with her saying that I was partying and adventuring with Morgana Le Fay, and that's not the case. I don't even know who that is. Cyrus wouldn't know who that is, right?
Mm-mm.
Cool. Perfect.
Can send do a history check to see if that name rings.
Actually, all of you can do history checks.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
let's say all of you can do one.
Yippee!
Surely. Sen,
12.
you do not. Cyrus, you do not.
If Flair has read about
You already did check last session, I believe. Shigo for Flair. Because I think you and Dashing had
Yeah.
talked about it, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
because if Flair
I feel
Flair
like you did.
I don't see the check, but I
I
think
don't
you
either.
talked about it with
Yeah.
Dashing. So I think
think
it was
I-
like
Well, but did you do a check on the name specifically?
I don't. I think I asked Dashing would Flair know who this is?
Let's
from
just make a new
her
check.
stories? And
Let's
I
just
think,
make a new check right now.
I
Let's see it.
think you said yes, but that's yeah. Okay.
Let's just make a
History?
new one. Yeah. Make a new check right
Dang
now.
it.
Yeah, let's throw advantage on it.
Because can
Yeah.
I do it
Yeah.
advantage?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh.
Okay.
oh shit!
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
All right.
Hey,
There goes my one nat 20.
Starting off great. Hey, that's a good sign. Hopefully. Yeah, you absolutely know who Morgan Le Fay is. Famed underground martial artist from Zested. You don't think that they actually are around anymore. You haven't heard anything recently. But over like the last like 50, 60, 70 years, they were really big in some underground fighting rings.
Okay. So, Flair's going to repeat what Dashing just said. But but tack on to the end. I would be very surprised if Avref was also this person.
it's Avref.
I know. But yeah, I don't believe that he is actually this person.
Oh no, he's absolutely not. No, he's not
I
this
would
person.
hazard.
It's not.
Yes.
It's the. No.
No.
Yeah.
Again, no.
So this is. So why is he being referred to as this? As
Like-
Morgan Le Fay?
Like I mentioned, Artoria was the one who told me that date was actually Morgana Le Fay. So that leads me to believe that she found Avraf.
Yeah. Okay.
So the one thing that we didn't want to have happen probably happened.
Yeah. So, what do we do now? And why is she insisting that he's Morgan Le Fay?
That's only something Avraf can tell us whenever he's done in the shower.
It won't come out.
Could be.
I don't know if he would know himself, honestly. If
Could be a reputation thing. Maybe he's trying to she's trying to make him seem more important and have her, people be rallying to her side. Could be that.
Mhm. And also wouldn't want anybody to know that her.
That's her brother.
Yeah.
There's
That's my
layers
theory.
to. Yeah, there's layers here. A lot to unpack.
Questions,
And-
DM.
Mhm.
What's Everett known as again? The something prince, the
Failure.
failed prince.
The
Yeah, that's
failure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps she wouldn't want everybody to know that her brother, the failure prince, someone who is so rejected by their own family, to be fighting on her side. Maybe that would be a mark against her name.
Mm-hmm.
There's that, or she just doesn't want. She doesn't want to have another family member mucking around in her conflict between her and Artorias. She
Mhm.
was telling me when she took me aside how nervous she is if she fails to complete her campaign. She's being shipped off to Asuka
Asuka, why?
because of her arranged marriage to Sho.
I see.
She told me that if that were to happen, that she wanted me to kill her. She'd rather die.
Hey, so there's some heavy stake in all this for her then.
I mean, we don't know to what extent that reflects in the real world, but in her palace at the very least, if she loses this, then she sees her life being over. Which I can sympathize with, because arranged marriages suck.
Yeah, I can also sympathize with that.
Arranged
likely do you
marriages
believe-
sound terrible. Faye's just like eating like a bowl of like just something
yeah,
that she
Faye's here.
pulled out of like Avrif's cupboard.
They're the worst, Faye. You actually saved me. Well, you and your brother saved me from one.
Ha ha ha, I'm the greatest.
You are! So, Cyrus, how likely do you think that this is actually a reality in the real world and not just in her palace?
Well, she is arranged to marriage Sho, so that's a fact, because, it's just how it is.
Mhm.
And, I don't think either party wants that marriage. Sho and Artoria. Because, can't say this to anybody! Sho and
Okay.
my sister are kind of dating.
Oh,
Like for real
I
dating or
see.
like this fake
For
shit that
real
you
dating.
two are doing? What?
For real dating. Because, she wants to introduce Sho to my parents.
I see. So,
Wow, and I thought my family
They-
was complicated. This is amazing.
every family seems a little bit, complex. Yeah, so,
It's
Do
just
you
gonna
think-
shift in his chair when you say that.
oh no. Do you think there might be a way around, all this arranged marriage stuff, maybe? Would that help? Even just help with the palace? Maybe not resolve all of Atoria's issues, but...
I honestly don't know. If what I'm thinking is true, then we should probably take a look into Artorias' palace.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he has one and she has one both at the same time and they are both inexplicably linked to each other, something tells me that this is something that we're going to want to see on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are twins.
Do you think they have similar motives for wanting power?
Oh, I
I
don't
mean,
doubt
they're
it.
both, they're both a part of Leo's coup group,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both vying for power over Zested themselves. So, I'm not sure what this conflict really means in reality outside of them just fighting over who's going to become the next leader. But, we got some investigating to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sen's
where
just
do
gonna
we go
just
from here?
yeah, he's just gonna like slam his hands against his knees and stand up and just like, all right, what do we do then? How do we start this? This investigating.
Next step would be to go into Artorius' palace.
Do we want to do that now? Or do we feel
No.
ready to do that now? I didn't think so. Okay,
No.
so before that,
No.
what do we do before?
Well, considering midterms are literally around the corner, and we're all a little worse for wear, and I'm sure we could probably do with some studying, we should probably study for midterms and not neglect our duties as students for once.
Hope
And
that these
then
palaces
before
stay
the-
stable in the meantime.
I think they'll be so focused on studying and stuff that their palaces probably won't have any sort of shift. They're not going to be
Mhm.
focused on those goals. They're going to be more focused
Absolutely.
on studies.
I think we shouldn't run into another Bernie situation.
Mhm.
We should hopefully be able to focus on our studies so we all don't flunk out of this damn officers academy, and then we can do some more investigating before the fire festival gets up and running and concoct a plan from there, because there's obviously information that we're going to need from both perspectives if we want to be able to tackle this appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because the other thing we should consider as well are all of the houses that Artoria named that she was looking to gain support. She could actually be trying to get some favor here in the real world from anybody who's here at the academy as well, who belongs to those families.
So
The
for
same could be
once,
said for
someone's
Artorius.
palace isn't as cryptic. That's good.
It seems pretty straightforward, yeah.
So, before we concoct an actual plan of attack, we need to do a little more investigating and see what's going to be easier for us, because we just don't have enough information.
What kind of investigation do we need?
We need more information. We don't know what the situation is
From-
like for Artorius' palace, and
So do we need somebody to tail Artorius? I don't really know these people. I
It's-
know that you know Avrith better than I do, so
Let's-
who's Artorius friends with? Are we supposed to talk to them?
I think it's less that we need to tail Artorius, more so we need to go into his palace.
Okay.
And who else but Avaraf has a way to get close to his brother.
Right.
So,
Well, just saying, if we do want to kind of get some insight knowledge on Artorius, there is always Rinko. She's pretty good at not being seen or heard.
and also Avaraf has Gage. So, and let's be honest here. I don't think Rinko's gonna want to do Avaraf any favors, and she'd be doing us a favor, but also by extension, be doing Avaraf a favor.
Oh,
Which-
Rin will absolutely do me a favor if I ask her.
Cool, then
And
we'll have
me.
Faye do it
Don't
then.
forget me.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but
Flair Bear,
I'm-
you too.
I'm just thinking
Thank you, Faye.
broadly here because,
Right.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
Cyrusi just likes to think I don't have any friends, Faye.
no,
It's okay.
I never said that. I never.
I'm
said
your
that.
friend.
I know you are. See? See, Russi? I have friends.
Well, I'm Rusty's friend too.
True. But,
Just that name so much.
Starting to stick.
I hate that.
Okay, so should we hit the books then?
I don't know about you, but I'm fucking exhausted. Question DM, what time is it roughly?
It's like mid-afternoon, almost like 5 in the afternoon. Closer to evening.
If you remember, I took quite a beating during that knock battle. So, I'm tired as shit. I could do with some food and some relaxation and then hit the books tomorrow. And why don't we all study together to help each other out? Huh? A little study group action?
Okay,
Get a little study
We
guide
can-
going?
study together and help each other out. You're
Why are
welcome
you-
for winning you the battle as well.
Why are we suddenly
Why
so
are you-
sharp to each other?
Why are you mocking me so much? What did I do? Actually, what did I do?
Why are we
I
suddenly
never
so
heard a
sharp
thank
and rude?
you.
It was a team effort. And I congratulate. I spoke about you at the party.
Okay. I'm tired too. We should get some rest. Let Avrith deal with his whatever
Stains.
that situation is.
His weird stains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Avrith. So
Guys, I think it's actually stuck in my hair. Is my hair gonna be stuck like this forever?
probably.
Oh, jeez.
Just give it a couple months. It'll grow back to normal.
Can
Just don't cut your hair.
Can Scent do something actually? Can he? He's gonna run a change of clothes into there.
Uh-huh.
Just throw a towel over his head. Tell him to get changed. He's gonna drag him to the cloud catacombs. Not gonna say a word to anybody else. He's just gonna go.
Okay.
He's just gonna bring Avarif with him.
Okay.
As soon as we get inside, he's just gonna start casting Presti on it. Just like it's like a quick run in there, cast Presti on him. So you guys will probably be there for like an hour if you stay there, and then by the time you come back, he'll be all clean and good. There, now go to bed. Don't ask.
Are you good, buddy?
Which of us are you talking to?
Yes.
Everett is just
I'm
kind of
gonna.
holding up double thumbs. I'm good.
Okay.
He's just. Sam's just gonna do like a little jazz hands, just magic.
Cyrus will just finger guns, very, very sheepishly.
Nice.
But I'll just letting him wash it out with water when we have magic. I have the ability to deal with this. Why didn't we just do that?
Valid enough. Valid enough. Sen, you want to get some food?
I would love some food.
Let's go get some food. Avaref, you wanna come or you wanna not?
I think I'm just gonna hang out and get some. Actually, you know what? Food sounds great. I'll come with.
I was gonna say if you said no to food, then you're not
That'd be a
Avaref.
first. That'd be a first.
Well, yeah.
And
You're not
obviously, Chico,
The imposter.
Are you?
question for you
Imposter.
as a player, and I guess also to DM too.
Mhm.
Since in that like span of like an hour going by, kind of really quickly,
Mhm.
of like Descent and them going away, would Flair have stuck around or Flair would have left?
She's probably tagging along.
So would you've gone to them with them to the Cloud Catacombs, or would you stayed behind with Cyrus in the room?
Yeah, because she might have wanted to see Bahamut too.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Cool,
Gave him
cool.
petals.
Just for context.
yeah,
Just want to understand. Yeah,
So you were all by yourself.
yeah. I was just in the
No,
room.
Faye was there.
Oh, was Faye there?
Oh,
Okay.
Faye
there.
just stayed with.
Just awkward, like staring at each other across the room.
Sort
No,
of like,
she's just hanging out, reading a book.
so, it's just like That super mega galaxy punch. Can you teach it to me?
You want to see it?
I would love to see it, honestly.
Throws the book on the bed and hops out. All right, get ready. Here it comes. It's gonna be great. Super ultra mega galaxy punch. And she like punches you. Kind of feels like you just got hit by a pillow, honestly.
Do I take any damage?
No damage.
It's a pillow.
It's a pillow. Absolutely none. Absolute. It maybe even negative damage. Like it healed you. It hurts so little.
Gives you comfort damage. It heals some of your stress.
Had the exact opposite effect of what a punch would do. Yeah. So she looks at you as she's like, fist on you, just, yeah. You like that?
Cyrus is going to kind of just take a beat, and then where did she punch me? Like on my shoulder, or like
Yeah.
forearm, chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cyrus is gonna very, very exaggerately after taking a beat, just go like, oh, and like very cartoonish, like fall onto the bed. Oh.
You do that. She looks at her fist. Am I getting stronger? Is
Cyrus
this a sign of the times?
Ugh. Oh, you gotta teach me the secret of that punch.
Mm-hmm. I can't teach this just to anybody. It's dangerous. This is a dangerous weapon. And she holds up her fist, just like, dangerous.
Yeah, I know. You know me. I would never use it against anybody who wasn't deserving to have it used against them.
Cross-eyed hearing that.
Oh, cool. I have to step away for a brief moment. I'll be
Okay.
right back. Yeah, that was happening in the interim. We're all gonna walk to go get food. Yay!
Perfect. Hooray! Woo! Food. Yeah. Okay. So you decide to go get food. You arrive in the cafeteria. Cyrus looks like he's taking some time to get his food, as is Avrith. You arrive at the table. Flair, you also arrive at the table, food in hand. What are you guys doing? Cyrus and Avrith are not there yet. Faye is there.
Sen's just gonna kind of wordlessly, like, kind of thoughts to himself, like thinking of like the events that were going on in the palace, just like kind of eating to himself, and with one hand eating, then the other hand he's gonna take out his cards and start just like doing his thing with them for a little bit, however long they're there, half hour, whatever, just kind of just existing.
Cyrus just stuffing his face. Just like, I'm so fucking tired. And just like this stress of having to deal with Artoria and like having to put up face and actually like not hate her for once. Very mentally exhausting.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah. Understandable.
What you doing, Flair?
Flair is having a little snack, having a little noms, eating her fill, getting her energy back, and she's got a book out, and she's gonna be showing Faye one of her favorite books, favorite stories.
Favorite.
Okay.
Favorite.
Very cool.
Favorite.
Yeah, she seems really into it.
Question to DM.
Yes.
Can I do a perception check to see who else is in the cafeteria with us?
You may.
Awesome, cool. I see nobody.
Yeah, you are so tired and so hungry. You just stuff in your face. You are ready for bed.
That's valid. That's
Actually,
valid.
yeah, can Flair look around too and see if Rinko's about? Or
Sure.
anyone of note?
Sen's too focused on his cards, he ain't paying attention to anything.
Bing bonk. Hey, spaghetti.
Wow.
Spaghetti.
You rolled a 19, a 20, and an 18 so far.
I know.
This is insane.
It's only downhill
This
from
is
here.
insane. What kind of game is this? All right. Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, you look around, you do see Rinko. She's chatting up a few guys that you don't recognize. She has like a pad and pen in her hand. It looks like maybe she's interviewing them.
Doing newspaper stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
Otherwise, you don't
Flair's
really
gonna...
see anybody else of note.
Okay. Can Flair ascertain sort of what she's saying? Is Flair any good at lip reading? Perhaps not, but...
Make an active perception check. See, let's see how good you're reading body language and lips right now.
Is that in the senses?
Yeah, it's perception.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. How do I click it? I just... Same perception button?
Same roll.
Same perception button.
Same roll.
Oh, okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
21.
21. Nice. Yeah, you get the sense that she's probably talking about the upcoming Fire Festival, maybe even midterms that are coming up just a day and a half away, maybe less than a day and a half, maybe like just a full day at this point. Probably safe to assume that she's probably either talking about one of those two things.
Okay. Flair's just gonna kind of watch for a while and keep an eye on her, and when she's finished, she'll wave her over.
Okay. Yeah. About like 5 minutes pass, and Rinko closes up her notepad and starts walking away. And as you're sort of waving, her eyes kind of dart over, and she sees you. And like as soon as she does, like she lights up, and she just like runs over to you.
I don't know why that gave me the warm fuzzies. Damn, Dashing, your RP is good.
She runs over. She gives you a big hug and says, "Oh my God, Flair, how are you today?"
Hello. Getting there. Just fought a war. What about you? How are you?
Fought a war?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Good. Just busy. Newspaper midterms. But
Yeah, you want to sit?
Sure.
She like offers some of her food.
Yeah, and she'll sit next to you and start eating off your plate.
Has Rinko met Faye before? I can't remember.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
Yes, she has.
Yes,
yeah.
they have.
Yeah. Just palace stuff as usual. Had to do like a mini war. Yeah. So,
Many more, huh?
Russie, you remember Rinko?
Of course I do.
She just gives you like
It's
a
clear that-
side eye flare. She's like,
It's clear that Flair's just kind of reintroducing them so that Rinko's caught up with the fact that Cyrus's name is Russie now.
Oh!
There's a lot of emphasis on the Russie.
No, there's not. Please don't call me that.
gives you like a side eye, looks over at Cyrus. Russie?
I didn't come up with it, okay? I hate it. Just please don't call me it.
Sure.
Starting to stick. You can call him that. It's fine.
No, don't you dare give them permission on my behalf. It's not without my consent.
I could put it in the newspaper.
Don't you fucking
Please,
dare!
absolutely do.
You know what,
Squire
actually?
of the student council vice president, Russie.
Russie.
Amazing.
You know what else you should put in there, Rinko?
Big
is
headlines.
I beat him and Averith at the mac and cheese gauntlet thing, whatever it is, the eating. I didn't realize that I was doing it, I think.
The new
anyway.
stars born, beaten out.
I still won it more times than both of them, though, cumulative, so...
In big
I have. You can
Ignore
go there
him.
and see for yourself.
In big
No,
headlines,
no, don't
I
ignore
can see
me.
it now. Flair dethrones the once crowned prince of mac and cheese, Russie.
That's a dream headline.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't put that
think
in the
it's perfect.
newspaper. Please don't. I'm
Please
already
do.
worried
Please
about...
do.
No,
Rico,
no,
as
no,
your best
no.
friend. Just do me this.
You know I'm not in charge of the entire newspaper. I'm not even the editor. I can't put just anything in there.
I know, but
I can pitch the
Cyrus-
story, certainly.
Cyrus is going to stare daggers at Flair, and he's
yeah,
going
local
to
fluff
plead.
piece.
You know what I'm dealing with right now. You're going to try and defame me more?
For Russie on page 3.
Well, we gotta look like it's business as usual.
No, yeah, it does, and that's not business as usual. That's someone's hazing me.
Hazing! Come on now. That's a little harsh. That's a little serious.
Faye pats you on the back, Cyrus, and she goes, "It's alright, Rissy. We respect you the way you are."
We do, of course.
If you really respected me, you'd stop calling me Russie.
But it's the nickname that I gave you. You don't like it?
The only person I will let say that is you, Faye, and
Oh.
no one else.
So I'm special?
It's because you'd get upset if I
So I'm special?
He's calling you, he's insulting you, Faye.
No, I'm not.
It's not very nice.
It's not an insult. I have no reason to insult her.
Just said that you're doing it because you get upset.
You won some brownie points with me today, Rissy.
Okay, well, if she's happy.
Cyrus is
So,
just gonna
Ren.
grab his drink and just slowly sip on it and just put it back down and just sigh.
So, Rin, what do you know about, Avraf's family?
She kind of rolls her eyes. What do you need to know?
Well, I could use sort of any information. I don't really know anything about them.
We.
Again,
Well, you know more than me,
I
but
mean,
yes, we.
what do you need to know?
Um,
I've been digging to them a little more recently just because of my recent adventures with Avarith.
uh-huh.
So
And,
I've uncovered some skeletons, but I mean, nothing too major. Just space level stuff.
Are there any in particular that Artorias and Artoria have in common?
The fact that they're almost never apart, unless they're in their own rooms.
Interesting.
It's like they're attached to the hip, but they hate each other. It's kind of weird, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like watching two people who, keep your enemies close, but your worst enemies closer. It's sort of deal like they don't want each other out of their sights because they don't want each other to get ahead.
I see. Uh-huh. And
It's like a sick game of checks and balance.
Does Artorias have motivation for not wanting an Artoria to? Hang on, did I fucking English? Does Artorias have motive for wanting to get ahead of Artoria? There we go. That's better. That's easier.
Well, I mean, he already is ahead. He's the named heir right now.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants to secure his place, right?
Far as I know, he just wants to secure his position. He doesn't want Artoria to upstage him, so he just wants to keep it status quo right now.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any particular skeletons?
None that I'm certain of yet, but he's not very nice. That's a massive skeleton. He puts on airs that he's a great guy, that he cares about his people, that he cares about everybody, but he really... Guy's kind of sadistic. Just gonna say it.
Would you say he's particularly more vicious than Artoria? Like, is Artoria...
She kind of sits back in her seat. There's a difference between the two of them. They're both equally dangerous to trust right now. They are clever in their own ways.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Artoria, as Cyrus, you are experiencing with the blackmail situation, she's gonna mess with you in more of that way. She's gonna get what she wants through underhanded tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Artorias is a little different. If he doesn't like you, then he isn't going to waste his time trying to get close to you. He is going to completely destroy everything that you love.
Right. He'll leave no ground to go to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once he has you cornered, then you'll have no choice but to go to him. And once you go to him, that's when he'll crush you himself.
Great. Okay. So Artoria is more covert and he's more overt.
Mhm.
Right. Well, that'd be good to know at least going forward. Do you think that you could dig up anything else on him? Like who he's in with, why he wants power, maybe potential weaknesses.
Actually, I have a more specific question. Is Artorius friends with a Frederick of the Verdant House?
I think that they are associated. I've seen letters come in. I've been going through their mail. I've been seeing Verdant House reach out to him. Yes.
Gotcha.
Seems that he's really trying hard to get some, I don't know,
Political
backing.
favor?
Yeah.
Have you seen any sort of letters go out or might know about to any other houses?
Specifically, not that I'm aware of. He's pretty close with Frederick, but I don't know about any of the other ones.
If it's possible, and Flair, you can stop me if you feel like this might be going too far. Same with you, Scent. Could you try and get some more information on a couple of different houses for us if you're able to?
Which ones are you looking for specifically?
A total of 7. It's going to be not an insignificant amount. Specifically, Nightwood, Ambersand, Esteliot House, Portget, Albright, and Edelin, and then Ecliptica.
Okay.
Just any information about who's leading them, their standing with Artoria or Artorius, or just in general. Anything helps.
Well, I mean, Lady Genevieve from Donmore, she sends letters all the time to Artoria. They're really tight.
Don't ask me how, but had a feeling.
Okay. I can tell you right off the bat, Ecliptica House seems to stray away from both of them, probably because of Avrith, and you guys look over as Avrith's like standing at the food line, still like scratching his head, going, this one, or this one.
Wait,
Trying to decide.
do you mean not taking a side because Avrith exists, or because
He used to be the head of that household.
Oh. Got it.
Wait, what household did he used to be head of?
Ecliptica.
Yeah.
Avrith did.
Yeah, Avrith used to be the patriarch of Ecliptica House.
Oh.
What happened? Why isn't he anymore?
The reasons are unclear on what happened or why he is no longer the head of that house or why he is what he is now. which is what I've been trying to find out. But
Mhm.
the old matriarch Adela suddenly died very suddenly. She no signs of a struggle of any kind. There are no reports about it. She just up and died, like just randomly. Like she wasn't even sick according to her family. You know, a lot of the reports that were coming out of there. Very, very strange stuff. But Avrith had taken over, and then all of a sudden the house basically went under. Now, I took a look at some of the things that he was pushing through, and Dinara, the matriarch right now, you know her daughter in the disciplinary committee. Dinara was his proxy at the time. She is doing a fantastic job right now. She wouldn't let that house fail.
Got it.
So the fact that the house was about to flip under and throw a whole slew of chaos into the country of Zested, that seems a little strange to me. And it was actually Avarith's father who removed him from power and placed Dinara into power. Now, I don't know if his dad, the king, willingly sabotaged him, or if there was something more nefarious going on that didn't want Avarith there. I can't say for sure. Not yet, anyway.
Huh.
Seems like we're gonna have to ask Avref some questions and hope that he'll enlighten us.
So weird. Suddenly
Very.
just...
Unless Avrith doesn't know all that much either.
Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't know. Honestly.
This is super helpful, by the way, Rinko. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're all friends now, so I figured, make up for a lot of my misdeeds by helping as much as I can.
You're
Okay.
doing great, Sweaty. And then she pulls out a pocket cookie and
Did
gives
you
it
say
to her.
sweaty?
Thank you. Ooh, oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
It's not a cookie.
It's the best cookie. What do you mean?
Not a cookie.
Not a cookie.
It's a cookie.
It's a
It's
cookie.
not a cookie. No. It is a false... is the false name for a
Just
cookie.
solid oatmeal.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, well then you don't have to eat it. Let Rinko eat her
won't.
cookie. Dang.
It's my
wasn't going
cookie.
I won't.
to. It's not a cookie, though.
It's a
A
cookie.
cookie is like...
No
He
one
takes
ever
another
said
bite.
cookie. Rinko just said oatmeal raisin.
It's not a cookie.
Okay. What is it then?
It's just not a cookie. It's oatmeal.
All right.
Solid oatmeal.
Okay.
I'm allowed to have a random
Just the-
opinion if I want to.
Just the fact that like Flair just pulls out something from a pocket and all Rinko says is oatmeal raisin and Cyrus is like, not a cookie.
It's not a cookie.
No context. Flair didn't say it was a cookie.
It's not a cookie.
Not a cookie.
Yes, okay. No one said cookie. Everyone just said oatmeal raisin.
It's the
Oh,
best.
jeez.
It's the best. Anyways.
Anyway.
Anywho. She
Right,
eats her
so-
oatmeal raisin cookie in peace.
In peace.
It's not a cookie. I'll let you eat it, but it's like the false prophet.
I'm about to
God.
make you an extra special cookie that's gonna take you to an extra special place 6 foot under, Cyrus.
Then it's not a cookie. If the cookie can magically take me 6 feet under, it's not a cookie.
All right.
God.
I was gonna take a bite of his chocolate chip cookie, very
Well,
dramatically, and be
it's-
like, "This is a real cookie."
Yep, it's gonna be chocolate chip with one extra special ingredient of cyanide, but it'll be chocolate chip, alright.
Question to you, does cyanide exist in this world?
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh brother.
You know, I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. Cyanide would
Well, if
exist.
apple seeds exist,
Yeah.
cyanide exists.
True, very true. Yeah.
Kind of
So
the technicality.
Yep.
So Flair, yeah, Flair's gonna say, yeah, I agree with Mr. Not a Cookie over here. I think it would be wise to go and try and find out more information about some of those houses if we can. And maybe also, while Atoria is still a priority, I think she's a more known priority at the moment. I think probably more so if you could use that little investigative brain of yours, gonna like scratch her little head. And that beautiful shiny brain of yours to dig up anything you've got on Artorias.
well,
Wait, you've seen her brain? It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
no, we show each other's brain all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's kind of what girls do. It's like a monthly
Yeah.
thing that happens.
It's something we
Starts
do
to
with
go
each other.
percent and be like,
He's just gonna
is this
shrug.
normal? Okay.
He's just shrugging.
Faye looks at you, Cyrus, and she says, "Do you want to see my brain?"
Cyrus is going to just shirk back a little. Not shirk back, he's just gonna lean back a little bit, squint, and go, no.
It's very beautiful.
It is.
Sure
It's gorgeous.
it
I've
is.
seen Faye's brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what happens when girls are friends. That's why we have much closer connections than guys ever can.
Mm-hmm.
You
Whoa.
know, you can't see
Yeah.
each other's
Whoa.
insides.
That's a bold claim to make.
No. He's got the point.
Rinko hugs you, Flair, and says, "Well, since you asked, I guess I will do it.
I'll cook you dinner tonight
Thanks.
at the
Take one to
at the
go.
place with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know where.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, if that's the case, then maybe instead of going home after the fire festival, I'll go to Zestad.
Is that wow? Okay.
um,
Are you sure?
well, no, but I know Artorias and Artoria are going home for the break, so if I'm gonna try to infiltrate their castle, then gonna have to just try.
And Flair's gonna like grab her hand and hold it. She's gonna be like, "Do you promise that you'll be safe, though?"
I mean, you know that I'm always safe.
I know, but promise. She gives
Well-
it a squeeze.
I promise I'll do my best.
Okay.
Quick
'Cause if I
question
have
with
to
you.
go to Zested to save you,
Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes, Cyrus.
So, just for context, is the break after the fire festival or
It
during the
is
fire festival?
after the fire festival. There is a week
Gotcha.
break of school after the fire festival.
Gotcha. Cool. And the fire festival is all of the following week, not this coming week.
It is the
Or is the
weekend. The weekend.
After
So
midterms.
Monday through Friday of this coming week is midterms, and then Friday after midterms, Saturday, Sunday is the fire festival, and then Monday through the following Sunday is a break.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Flair's gonna keep Rinko posted on her movings for the break too, because she's not sure what she's doing about that. But yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Does Rinko leave? Is she?
She'll Yeah, she'll get up and excuse herself for the rest of the night.
Okay, alright. And then Flair's gonna turn back to Cyrus and Scent and Faye, and she'll be like, okay, so there's that. We've got a bit more information on the goings on, so maybe we can sort of gauge what Artorias' palace would be like based on at least some of that information as well, and what we're going to be stepping into.
Yeah.
Because we did go very much blind into Artorias one, and it worked out for the best, but
Call me crazy, but based off of what we asked, I think they might kind of sort of share a palace.
yeah, a very
So-
big palace.
Yeah. Since Rinko was able to confirm that Frederick was close with Artorias, and that was what we were told from Artoria Insider Palace, that his house was siding with Artorias. So,
Okay, so who's this Frederick person? What's his deal? Would Flair know?
I don't think any of us would really know, really.
Not totally. You just know that he's the patriarch of Verdant House in Zested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Cyrus is gonna let out a big sigh, and then he's gonna, like, palm his hands together and just kind of lean forward. I totally forgot about the break after the fire festival. I'm a little
Mhm.
worried that if we let the two of them go home without addressing more of their palace, that it could change for the worse once they get back.
Well,
I'm not saying we should try and do with their entire palace in the span of a day. That seems unreasonable, to say the least. But I'm just nervous that if we let them sit after the break, that it's going to be more difficult.
is there a way that we can have them not go home? I mean, for one, Rinko did say that they're kind of attached to the hip, so if one of them stayed, let's say, I don't know, Artoria for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe her little man squeeze is kind of hanging around
Can you
in the
not
neutral
call
zone.
me that? Can you not call me that? Okay, please.
I'm
I-
sorry,
I'm
I'm trying to
already-
do a light-hearted spin on it because I know it's a shitty situation to be in because I've been there. So,
But man squeeze sounds so bad.
oh,
sounds
it was the
worse than-
wording?
It was the fact you use man squeeze. No. I don't want her to squeeze me at all. I
Okay,
hate
we
that.
don't want her to squeeze.
Just I'd rather be called her fucking boy toy at that point.
What day it is then?
You'd rather okay, alright. Well,
Man squeeze
So
sounds
what if-
so much worse.
okay, so for instance, if her boy toy's sticking around and as her requests her to stay in the neutral stone, perhaps Artorias will also stay and not return home.
I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is just my perspective of Victoria. I'm the one who's supposed to be listening to her. I don't think she's gonna listen to me. Unless there's something super specific that I can propose to her that will, I guess, aid her. Otherwise, I don't think that I'm in a position to ask anything of her. Because I'm
Yeah.
her pawn to be used for her own political gain.
Faye's just eating cookies. What if you tell her you're gonna
Hi,
introduce
there
her
you
to
are.
her mom?
Say that one more time.
I'm
Joshua,
sorry, you never
Faye,
never
what
said
if
to
what
call-
if you introduce her to your mom? Eating
Cyrus is gonna
cookies.
just spit out whatever food he had.
I say that's some
Mom!
big political favor.
Why don't we all just go on a trip together?
You know, I like that idea better. Cyrus is gonna just send
To where?
not his head. I like
Home
that
with
idea better.
them.
Let's go to Zested for the break. Let's go to Zested for the break.
Wait, so we're following them into their own country?
And he's gonna go with the guise of introducing to her family, her mother.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And what
I'm
about
inside checking
Artorias?
Cyrus. I'm inside checking Cyrus on this shit right now. I want to see this fucker's reaction.
Yeah, go for it. You trying to hide anything on your side?
Sure. Yeah. I'll roll deception to you.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh,
It was pretty. Yeah.
damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. What does he see?
Cyrus is a little shifty. Nothing like super insane, but like, you know, idea of like going home to Zested to meet Artoria's parents definitely does not sit great with Cyrus. He's just kind of shifted and just kind of like very much just stone faced, just looking straight ahead, not at anybody in particular after hearing this. Like, yep, great, cool. Yeah, that sounds great.
Just casually meeting the king and queen of Zested? Sure.
Yeah, Sen's just gonna lean forward and kind of just like get his face in front of Cyrus's, and just like, do you have any better plans than this? Now would be a good time to say so. This is a good one. As much as it's gonna suck, it's a good one.
My question is, sorry, Cyrus, can I vouch for you a little bit here? Because I know that you're not super jazzed about this idea, so I'm gonna step in and kind of aid him here. What if he goes home to meet Artoria's parents, and that kind of inflames the situation between Artoria and Artorias?
You see, that's not a bad point. I'm more so concerned from the fact of the amount of political gossiping that could come from that if she decides to introduce to me to her parents as her boyfriend that she plans to be married to.
Oh yeah, a scandal.
Exactly.
Faye is nodding and saying, we can't forget that Artoria is already engaged to Sho, so that's some extra baggage to try and convince the king that you're a better option.
Yeah.
Yeah! And also, I don't think I'm in a position right now where I could afford to put a lot of eyes on me. You know,
Not to mention,
Squire...
this is sort of a sham marriage, so the fact that this will not be coming to fruition as well, because I really don't think we should, you know, be having Cyrus married off to Artoria.
Okay,
So,
alternative. Artoria doesn't say that you guys are engaged yet. And you guys just, well,
You know, how about this? We go to Zested, right? We go to Zested under the guise of it being like a field trip, you know, extended studying, right? We ask Avrath to give us a tour of the palace, right? And then we just so happen to run into Artoria and Artorius, and oopsie doodle, we're in the palace.
it's fine to me.
Okay, so we go to Zested to go into Artorius' palace.
Maybe not Artorius, but like just in general, I do think.
Keeping them in arm's length.
Yes, I do think prior to the break, we should try and get a feel for Artorius' camp. I'm just gonna call it that based off of how Artorius was, to get a sense of what's going on, and we should be as low profile as possible. Me especially, and probably also Avrath, because he finds out something like that, it's not gonna work out so great.
Yeah. Hey, how about this time I'm the royalty and you two dunderheads are my servants?
How about no servants? We just act like we're signing up for his side of the fucking
You're both
war.
my squires.
No. We're
Hard to hide
equals.
this. And he just stands up for a sec. Sits back down.
It's called, less that you're hiding who you are, it's not like it's gonna be common knowledge that there is a tall Leonin man of unknown origin that is specifically siding with Artoria, and there could also be a tall Leonin man that is also siding with Artorius. If they were to think that it's the same one, then that's speciesist.
However, if you wander
Well,
over
I
to the
don't-
table with your food at this time, in the middle of this conversation, it seems like they're talking about going to Zested over the upcoming break to deal with one of your two siblings' palaces.
Okay, so I can kind of walk in and hear this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like slowly meander over, like squinting at them, like, so you guys want to go to my home?
Oh boy. Cyrus is just gonna.
He does not look good. What
He's just gonna put his hand on the
transpired
table.
here?
But we have exams this week. Next week we have the
Okay.
festival. They're not
Right.
gonna be like, we can take our time, do all our things that we're supposed to do, like, without having to worry about the palaces. But then during the break, we can go to Zested and worry about it there.
And
Why go to Zestet though? I mean,
because Artorius and Artoria are not going to be here during the break, and we don't know if them going home will negatively affect their palaces or not.
Unless we can try and stop them from going home and ensure that they stay here.
Which at the moment, we don't really have a solid plan that doesn't kind of cause some issues.
Well, apart from telling
he's just squinting
Artoria,
back and forth to all of them.
you could tell Artoria that you're introducing her to your family.
No.
That was my suggestion.
Yeah, not to her family. I agree
No,
with Faye.
Let's take
I'm-
Artoria to Shinami.
No!
Not to Shinami. We should stay
No.
here in the neutral zone.
Wait,
No.
Who was that talking there? Was that
That's Faye. That's Faye, yeah.
Oh, she's just here. Okay.
Cyrus,
Um,
are you close enough with your family that you could tell your mother and sister that this is kind
She's
of...
not. No. So. Full stop. No one can know that Ionos and I are siblings. Nobody can know that.
Ah.
I only tell people I trust. If it comes to fucking fruition and it is known that the Pontifex had a son as well as had a daughter, the whole political world is going to go up in upheaval. The country itself is going to be in fucking shambles.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, I forgot this information. Who is Cyrus supposedly the son of?
Ionos.
Well, he's
No, 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 no,
supposedly the
but
son
in
of
the public
Cardinal
eye.
Cardinal Blackwood.
Of Cardinal.
The
yeah,
Cardinal.
Cardinal
Okay.
Cardinal Blackwood.
Scratch that. Flair said Cardinal Blackwood. Your dad.
Still no. Still no. Because Cardinal Blackwood will be with my actual mom. Because they're already here.
Okay, let's
Can you
just wait
take it
1
aside?
second. So you want to go to meet my family in
No.
order? No, not meet my family. You just want to go to Zested in general.
So, okay. So,
Uh-huh.
backpedaling. Cyrus is gonna do a backpedaling motion with his hands. Backpedaling. Cool. Great. Again, exams coming up, Fire Festival, and then it's the break. As far as we
Right.
know, thanks to Rinko telling us, Artorius and Artoria will not be here in the neutral zone at the academy during the break. So we're planning, or trying to discuss a plan, where, by which we can not be too far from them, since we still need to see what Artorius' side of the palace is looking like. If our theory of them sharing a palace is correct, which it seems to be the case here. And, we're just trying to account for what could work best. Either a way to keep one or both of them here, or we stay close to them. It was suggested very poor, not that I was a big fan of it in the first place, that Artoria introduced me to the family, and I know No.
Just make sure none of my siblings know that you want to go there, correct?
No,
No.
this is
Oh.
we just start talking about this.
Random
Okay.
conversation. Random.
That is wonderful. That's, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a horrible idea, by the way. That is atrocious. That is like my level of plans. That is bad.
See?
Well, if
If he
he's
says
saying
it, then it's smart, okay?
Oh, I'm
yeah,
agreeing with you.
No.
So-
Wait,
that's-
what? Wait, hang on. You
Wait,
said
wait,
it's smart?
wait.
No, I'm saying it's bad. I'm agreeing with Avarif. Avarif's saying it's bad. It's bad.
I'm saying that
Okay.
whatever I'm saying right now is smart, saying that if it's his level, it's bad.
Yeah, this is
Okay, so
not bueno. Okay.
So the plan was
Different plan. Not kidding. I won't tell Gage to
So-
do that. He's waiting though. He really would love to. He would.
what is Gage doing? What can he do?
Huh.
Don't worry about it.
No,
so
you can't just tell me not to
Avarif.
worry about it. You just tell me not to worry about it. You let us the fuck on. You have to tell us now.
well, you
What
know how I
is Gage
wanted to talk
planning
to
or
your
can do?
friend, and that your friend had information for me, and I didn't really know
Oh
how
my-
to talk to them, so I was gonna have Gage put him in a room.
You didn't.
I no, I
Look,
didn't
I
do
had shitty
that.
ideas, and he's just gonna go back to his
We
cards.
found the damn penguin.
Right, we did. That's great. I didn't have to put your.
What
friend
did
in a
you
room.
do to Selena?
No, she's fine.
Don't just say she's fine.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Anyways,
No, I think bullshit.
so,
Bullshit.
next
Inside check
question.
on Avraf right now. Inside check on Avraf.
Yeah.
Everyone will. Does not hide anything because he's
Just make a persuasion check to me.
Should I do my insight check?
Since
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
playing with his cards now at this point, he's just fucking around with that now. Mindfully on that.
Make your persuasion, Avril.
Oh, I'm not trying to hide it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. No, he seems like he's being fully straight up and honest.
Gotta work on your damn phrasing.
Damn, nice,
Aye.
dirty 20.
Can
But
I
yeah,
save that insight check for later?
anyways. Fuck you. No.
No.
Okay, so what's just happened, Avrif, is Rinko came over, and
well, I should probably talk to her soon. Oopsies.
yeah, you should. Inside check on Avrif. Are there any
Oh
feelings
my
there?
god.
Why? He didn't do anything.
Are there any feelings?
A 10.
Oh my god.
At the 10?
I'm not kidding. I'm actually trying to glean this information
Oh,
for
was
the
it a
sake of
10 you
Rinko.
said, or what?
Yeah, it was a 10.
From her saying the name Rinko, does anything click in your face? Do you have any?
There's like a
Do you have any
sign of like
fondness?
sternness, like it goes through his like he like kind of like
Be a little vague with your
tightens his
description.
face. Yeah, he just tightens his face and looks down, and then looks back up to you.
Okay. Hard to glean anything from that,
Womp.
Flair.
Damn it. From all the good rolls I've had today.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, but everyone pulled up, and everyone's inside checking.
Inside check.
He's fucking suspicious. Get him.
All right. So Rinko came over, and I had an idea that maybe because we went into Artoria's palace quite blind a little bit, and some of us may have gotten a little bit busted, and she figured out who we are. Perhaps. Yeah.
I wonder who you're pointing fingers.
Yeah. A pair of
Whoops.
people. And perhaps. So going off Rinko's intel, Artoria, while she does have underhanded tactics and she uses kind of more covert methods to get what she wants, it seems that your brother is actually a lot more cutthroat and
Yeah,
cunning.
he's like a mastermind in most things.
In her words, sadistic. So, even though they might potentially share two halves of a very large palace, my guess is that Artorias's one might not be as easy to coast through as Artoria. So I've asked Rinko to try and gather any sort of intel that she can on your brother. And she did say that she might even try and sneak into Zested and follow them home.
She wants to follow my siblings home.
She wants to, yes. And then from there, we're trying to figure out if it's even a good idea to let them go back home. In your mind, do you think that them going home would have an effect on their palaces? Knowing what you know about them.
I don't know. I mean, we've dealt with our parents for a long time. I'm not really sure that it would do much at this point. If anything, it would only solidify what they already think. So, I mean, if the talk with my sister says anything, she's not too fond of either of my parents right now. So,
speaking of that whole situation, what was with the Morgan Le Fay deal? What did you and your sister talk about?
So, Dashy, quick question. Morgan Le Fay doesn't actually exist, though.
No, they do.
Oh, they do. They do exist.
They do exist.
Okay.
They were a famous underground fighter from like 50 or 60 years ago.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. You think like maybe right now they no longer exist? So take that as you will.
Okay. I'm gonna perception check around me real quick, if that's
Do it.
all right.
And we all know this
Well,
information, by the way.
that's not
Like,
good.
Yes.
we
Yeah,
talked about
you
it.
talked
This
about
was
it.
shared- Yeah, this was why you weren't here.
Shared
Wait,
info.
but you guys don't know that what a conversation I had with my sister, though.
No, we
No.
don't.
No.
We
No.
so
No.
for context, Cyrus has intuited that she had a conversation and found out that it was you because Artoria had spoken to Cyrus and mentioned that, oh, you were traveling with Morgana Le Fay, and she's like, oh, who's that? Oh, your friend Date. He's like, oh,
Mhm.
is he now?
Yeah, okay.
So from that, they were able to intuit, but they don't know the specifics at all since you weren't here.
Okay.
Mm. You're not sure. I mean, there's a lot of people around. Can't spot everybody.
I got 2 fucking 4s. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
I don't entirely want to share that around the public, but like we could
Understandable.
find a place soon here. Otherwise, it wasn't anything too serious. She just knows who I am and then threatened to cut off my head again. But like, it's like sibling things, so it's fine.
Okay. Not sibling things. You need a
Well,
therapist.
Not really sibling things. That's
But
therapy. Yeah.
She said worse, so that's why, like, on the scale of like worse things, this is actually pretty mediocre. So, yeah.
Not
Could it be
great.
worse
I'm
than
so
what
sorry,
she
little
told
buddy.
me about? Because she wanted me to do something that I was very much not a fan of.
She wanted you to do something to her.
Buddy.
He wants to squeeze him.
No, shut up.
Oh,
Squeeze.
so you want to go meet my family, huh?
No,
Yeah.
let me say what I'm gonna say first. She wanted to use me as a way to make it so that her arranged marriage couldn't be an arranged marriage anymore, and I said no because fuck no.
Man, you had a chance to get it and you said no.
Damn straight I did.
Respect. And she holds up
Thank
her
you.
fist to give you a fist bump.
I will gladly fist bump her.
Wow.
Flair's just gonna all-teed smile and also fist bump just to be a little shit. Yeah. Good for you, buddy.
No. Cyrus is just gonna go like, no, he's like, no.
You've earned yourself a homemade Faye chocolate chip cookie. And she pulls out a cookie and gives it to you, Cyrus.
Don't forget to put
I
apple
will-
seeds in it. Put the
Where do
apple
you
seeds
keep
in
these?
it.
Don't. Hey, I'm not questioning it. It's a fake cookie, and Cyrus is gonna take a big bite out of it.
Mhm.
Does it taste delicious?
It does. It's fantastic.
Delicious.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So, on the grand scheme of things, yeah, I think going to Zested probably wouldn't be a great idea.
So, how do you
I
think
mean, we
keep them
have
in the
time
neutral zone?
before then to to do it. No, I mean,
Yeah, we have a way to sort of leverage Artoria. As much as Cyrus is protesting, unfortunately, you might have to be thrown under the bus for,
No.
this one way or another.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
And but
don't
we
know if
don't know
that's the-
how to leverage Artorias to stay and not go home. Because
So
while we could accompany them, that also might not be the best idea and could look very suspicious.
who's to say we'd be accompanying them directly? We can go separately on our own. We can. There's
You
other
just
ways.
go because Avarif wants to go.
Exactly. Like we wouldn't be going directly with them. We could leave at a different time and be traveling on a different group. I don't know. Like there's other ways for us to go to Zested that don't require us to travel directly with Artoria and Artorias, considering they
So-
probably have their own way of getting there, considering their royalty.
We're
But
just
Avril-
concerned that we aren't going to be able to do, or something's going to happen to the palaces. That's
I mean-
that's what
That's
we're worried
always the
about.
concern. And that we need to
that's in, like, 2
find a way
weeks,
to
right?
fix them.
No, that's a week away, basically.
weeks.
Well, I mean, like
Exams,
next
the
week.
Fire
Yeah.
Exams,
It's-
Fire Festival, and then the vacation.
Then the break. And the Fire Festival's only the weekend.
Shit.
So from
Okay.
exactly. And we aren't going to be able to do anything during exams because it's exams.
So
Here's
But if we
something I think we
did-
should do. We can talk about what the game plan's going to be afterwards, but I think our priority should
Average
be
is now gonna sit down. He just forgot. He just was so
He's just standing there the whole
Just
time.
standing
Yeah.
there with
Standing the whole
food.
time.
yeah.
He's gonna take a
That's
seat
not
now. He's
suspicious.
just gonna, if he's like right across Faye or
Mhm.
something, whatever he can be.
So we're thinking about the what's going to happen, right? Like we need to first, of course, actually explore and do some investigating into Artorias' palace before we make any concrete plans. We can talk about possibilities, but we need to see what things are like in his camp first and foremost. The best opportunity for that's going to be the Fire Festival. Before, when all the students are still here, Avaraf has a better way of getting in touch with him. We can go and do some investigating during the Fire Festival, leave, and then come up with a plan right then and there. And to address the initial plan of introducing Artoria to my parents, I don't know if that's going to keep her here, because I don't know if they're going to be staying after the Fire Festival.
That was
I
more just a
kinda-
spitball than anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I sincerely... don't know, considering they showed up early to come to the play.
So Brinka is confident that they will not be here. What if we
what-
steal the penguin again and she can't leave? Boom!
Why would we?
I
Why
don't
would we
think.
do
There
that?
we go. Well, because then she'll stay looking for it.
But then there's
No.
still the matter. Would Artoria stay just because Artoria is staying?
They don't have to be intertwined. I mean, my brother is still trying to gain favor of my father because he thinks that will help him. My sister is starting to lean against both of my parents, so, you know, they live pretty separately.
Well,
We forge a
Since-
letter.
so let's take a step back for a second, because there's still a lot of information we don't even know about what's going on politically to really get a feel for things. Based off what we know in the palaces, we know about houses that both Artorias and Artoria are trying to get to aid them, and we've asked Rinko to try and do some research. There's one house in particular that we don't know a lot about that you might have, Ref. What's going on with the Kleptica house?
Oh yeah.
He's just gonna kind of like resume a very blank face, kind of like welled of a little bit of blood. What about it?
What's going on with it? The Ecliptica house is not siding with either your siblings, and you used to be the head.
Yeah, I mean, there's, well, I mean, yeah, I used to be with them, so I'm sure they're
Faye reaches out and grabs your hand, Avref. You're okay.
Oh, yeah, no,
We just want
probably
to
just
know. We're not
torn
gonna...
between, I don't know, I mean, maybe they still like me or something, and they don't want to choose my siblings. I wouldn't fully know.
A good thing, isn't it, then?
Theoretically, I just hope nothing happens again because of it. So, but yeah, I
Happens
mean,
again?
yeah, it's nothing. I mean, it's just.
Avi.
I don't think it's a good time, Faye. I don't.
Damn it.
They're our friends, Avi. If anybody's gonna help you through anything, it's gonna be them.
Flair's gonna, offer him a not cookie oatmeal raisin, and
Damn right.
Not a cookie.
and she's
The shame.
she's gonna be like, hey, we're here for you. It's okay. Let us help you.
I'll add that to when we're in a better spot. I'll say that. It's a little bit much.
How about this? And Cyrus will kind of put his hand out towards Avarath. We need to study anyways for midterms. Figure we do that tomorrow. Get a study group, make a study guide so we don't flunk out of
Yeah.
the academy.
Well, Flair
I
was
don't-
the smartest out of all of us, so
It's
I
true,
should
but
go.
I'm speaking generally. We can do it in the Cloud Catacombs. Like, we had our little cookout before, and our little, not greatest study session, but, you know, we can study for a good couple hours, and we'll talk where we think it's safe, which could be the Cloud Catacombs. How about that?
Sure. Yeah. Wouldn't be horrible. We have midterms, so.
I don't disagree that maybe here isn't the right place to talk about that, but like they said, despite all the crap we give you and all the stuff we've been through, we're still your friends.
Yeah, it's
A lot.
it's a bit much. Yeah. The house failed, and the reason I'm called the Failure Prince is because I wasn't ready enough for that house. And that title still haunts me. And for some reason, whenever I meet new people, that's what they know me by. And I know now what happened. And I don't put it against the house for being hesitant to support either one of my siblings, because they probably don't know themselves what hell happened. So, plus the new head there, she's smart, really, really smart. So they'll be fine.
Okay. Well, obviously, you don't have to share what you're not comfortable with, but any information is helpful information, because we need to take care of your siblings' palaces.
We do need to put that on a high priority. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's been a bit.
Okay. Well, when are we going over there?
Tomorrow noon.
Just-
Lunch?
okay.
Sure.
Studying
We
then.
can-
Okay.
Can have commanders again while we study, and after that for a little bit we can.
Is this lunch right now, by the way, time-wise?
No, this is like
Dinner.
late dinner.
Late dinner. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. He's gonna kind of look to Faye and be like, can I catch you before we all leave here?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. All right. Well, here's the food. He's just gonna kind of like dig into his food now.
All right. And if any of you have anything else to say now or forever hold your peace. Because if not, we are fast forwarding through the rest of this meal. And you can all disperse for the rest of the night.
Disperse.
Dispersed. Bah! As you're walking away, Avrith, Faye follows quickly after you to try and have that second alone. What's going on?
Yeah. Where are we right now, school-wise?
You are exiting the cafeteria, where whatever you're heading is. She's just following after you.
Okay, let's go to like an outside tree or something.
Easy enough. You're there.
Cool. Well, firstly, hi.
Hello.
Thank you for comforting me.
Of course.
So just to make sure, Kaboom, it's fine now. You explain to them that they're
Mhm.
not just some random.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got you
that's
covered.
Good. I thought I explained it well. Did I not? Like, did you see their faces and it just was not?
They just thought there was something shifty about you, and I assured them that it was legit.
Okay. That's good. I suppose. I don't.
Mm,
Do I come off as shifty? He's gonna kind of like look down at
sometimes.
himself, be like,
Well, it's not
I-
so much your getup. You kind of resemble your station, but your phrasing is pretty bad sometimes, Avi.
oh, okay. Yeah, that seems to be a theme.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
It's alright, I get you. I understand you.
that's all I really need. Personal translator.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Well,
I'm also here to tell you that you need to tell your friends tomorrow.
I feel like that Flair will not take that well, at all.
She deserves to know, doesn't she?
Yeah, but we're already dealing with my sister's palace, and I mean, anything more on their plates, I don't know if it'll be the best timing right now. I should, though. I should tell them. I'm just afraid that it will derail our current objective.
I don't think it will. Because it's a direct tie, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, when they were talking about going to Zested, kind of sounds like a good idea. Because,
You think going's a good idea?
well, you can go see Ecliptica House and talk to Dinara directly. When was the last time you spoke to her?
He's gonna kind of like ease up and just like gonna like get a little bit taller and just, actually, that would be nice, actually. Yeah,
You might get some much needed answers if you talk to her too.
and maybe she can get the answers she needs.
Exactly.
Although that might spark a little war. Maybe not so much. Well, yeah, okay. Shit. Well, if we go under the guise of just I want to go there and I bring my friends, I can maybe get Gage to arrange some housing or
Mm.
some kind of hotel out there. A nice one at least.
Yeah.
Maybe one with baths. That would be nice. Oh man.
Do they have those in Zested? Ooh, they're so good.
Yeah. Well, we got it imported recently, and that was a great change.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I can't fathom the pain that Flair will feel.
Flair is a big
Yeah.
girl.
That's true. Oh man. Question DM. We
Mhm.
haven't seen Dane on site for a while, correct?
It's been a bit. It's been a bit. You haven't seen him since Bernie's Palace.
How long would it take me to get to the inner city?
Probably like 30-ish minutes from where you are. It's like a half-hour walk, yeah.
If I called Gage,
Mm-hmm.
could me and him go there tonight?
To Dane's house?
Yeah. Or his
Theoretically.
apartment.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
Now, here's an idea. I could go visit Dane today. And, well, for one, he hasn't been seen around for a while, and that's a little concerning. Especially with the whole memory thing. but 2, might not be a horrible idea to confront him. Is that Faye laughing, or is that you?
No, that was me. That was me laughing. Yeah. That was me chuckling. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what you want to do?
Does Faye give me any kind of look?
She kind of gives you like a half smile and says, I know you'll do what you think is best, but as long as you tell Flair, you need to be honest with her, and you need to be honest with Cyrus and Scent as well.
No, I'll let them know. I appreciate the reassurance. I just gotta stop waiting for the right time.
I know it's hard.
Say the information.
You just gotta get it out there. Because sometimes when you're waiting for the right time to come, sometimes it just doesn't.
No. I mean, our friend and her sibling now, it's gonna change the dynamic quite a bit. Ah, all right. Well, like you said, he's gonna pull up the bell.
Mm-hmm.
No time like the present. And he's gonna just like ring it once, very heavily.
Stepping out of his shadow. Hello, Master Everett, Mistress Faye. May I assist you?
We're going on a mission.
Oh, where to?
To Dane.
Oh, seeing Master Dane. Did
I tell Gage at all or no? I don't think I did.
Shall we? We're walking there, I suppose. What would you like me to do?
Unless you had some kind of convenient ride, I don't know. Basically, I just need you lurking in the shadows.
Understood.
I am confronting. Well, I guess I should. He's gonna kind of look. Oh, fucking hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Anyone around me?
Nobody's around you.
Cool. He's gonna go in a very hushed tone and just. For context, the reason I want you to kind of be around me. You remember when I was in Ecliptica, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dane's the reason that she's he's gonna kind of like go to his neck and like just like stir it, just like
Understood. I will stand on guard.
Yeah. I just want to make sure for protection wise.
Understood.
All right. Well, Faye, if I don't see you again, great knowing you. I'll remember your Super Galaxy Mega Punch. Thanks for the cookies. Those have been pretty good.
If for some reason you meet your end, it's not going to be the end. You think I'd let you die that easily?
That's fair enough. I would get out that free.
I'm not a MacGuffin,
right.
you know, but I will help you if you need it.
I don't know what the fuck. All right. Well, to the present time and not being. Man, I suck at phrasing. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you, Faye.
Awesome
Kinda
word.
Going for a hug.
Yeah, she hugs you.
All right, I will see you
Later
in the morning if it goes well, or later tonight if who knows. We'll see.
Very good.
Very good. Bye-bye.
And you make your way off. Scent, what was your heading?
The group didn't really break up besides him leaving, did they?
Flair went off. You guys kind of all dispersed unless you wanted to just stay.
I think he'll just take his card set he has and just go to Bernie's. Just kind of just spend some time with her and just do a little studying and a little more of that work that he was doing with his deck.
Okay. Yeah, she makes you
Nothing
some
really-
tea. She makes some snacks and just kind of watches you and just hangs
nothing,
out.
like, crazy eventful. Yeah, just kind of like she'll probably just be like sit with him,
Mhm.
just existing together.
Yeah, yeah. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Very cool. Cyrus, what you doing?
Cyrus is probably gonna go and maybe try and find Ionos.
Okay. Easy enough.
Doesn't sound easy enough if you had to think about it.
You make your way to her office.
Oh boy.
You knock on the door before you enter, or are you just entering?
I'll wait to see if there's a response.
Yeah. So you hear a hesitant, come in.
Cyrus is gonna raise an eyebrow and slowly open the door and say, "It's just me. What's going on in here?"
You look towards the desk, and there is nobody there, but there's very clearly somebody under the desk.
Yeah.
Ionos,
Yeah, what's going on, Cyrus? How can I help you?
where are you?
You know, just hanging out.
Under the desk?
Yeah, I spilled some coffee, so I'm just cleaning up real quick.
Do you need me to leave?
That's completely up to you.
I don't like that answer.
Well,
I catch you at that time.
Yeah, no.
That inside check that now.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 18.
By the tone of the voice and the way they're talking, something isn't sitting right with you. Is that actually Ionos?
Cyrus is gonna squint his eyes. He's gonna close the door, and he's gonna take a step or two closer towards the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you under the desk besides the coffee then?
You know, just cleaning up a mess. You know me, I'm so clumsy.
Cyrus is just gonna walk up to the desk.
You see your mother sitting on the ground under the desk.
Pardon my language. What the fuck are you doing under the desk, Mom?
Kind
And why are you here?
of straightens her shirt. I was waiting for your sister, and I got curious about her tidiness. And then you came in, and I did not want you to get caught snooping.
Well, you got caught snooping.
Indeed.
So, did she pass?
I did find something. That girl is writing love letters that she isn't sending, but is leaving in her trash can.
Oh. That kind of snooping.
Mm.
Oh.
I need to crush this whatever romance before it even begins, and I can't seem to get ahead of it.
Did they say who they were to?
Would you like to venture a guess?
Was it a certain, man whose initials are S and A?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what
So,
issues this will cause? This girl thinks only of herself. All the time!
well, have you thought about the other side of this relationship too, Mom?
She crawls out from behind under the desk and stands up and fixes her clothes. Thinking about the other side of the relationship. Please.
Like, don't get me wrong, I kind of agree to an extent, because of the world we live in. But I don't know. I feel like you have to look at things from a third-person perspective sometimes, and
Darling, as much as I would love to think of things from a third-person perspective and think of this as like, my darling girl is in love, I need to think about the position that puts us in. I mean, I know that Ferdinand and I are not exactly the prime example of how to act, but there's a difference. There's a very stark difference. We can get away with this and be covert about it because Ferdinand is a cardinal and he's underneath me in the hierarchy. And plus, you by yourself are a miracle nonetheless.
I know. I just... Arranged marriages just suck, you know?
They
And
do.
I know Sho just doesn't want to go through with his own arranged marriage, as does the other person he's arranged to marry.
And that's all very sad, but we don't do that in Shinami. I've made sure of that, and unfortunately for us, the Pontifex isn't allowed to marry. Even though I've broken a cardinal rule.
Yeah.
I can't allow Ionos to marry a prince, of all things. That would shake our civilization to its very core. Now, you, on the other hand, can live the life that both of us could never. Find somebody who loves you and be with them.
It's just not fair. It's really not fair.
I
No,
know.
it's just how things are, but
And I try my best to give everybody the life that they want, but to do that, I need to make sacrifices, and eventually Ionos will also need to make those same sacrifices. It isn't easy.
Cyrus's fist is gonna... His hand's gonna ball up until a fist on his side, and he's gonna say, Ionos has made enough sacrifices. Not saying that nobody doesn't deserve or shouldn't have to, but she's made enough sacrifices. I think she deserves a little bit of a break. I know she hasn't talked to you in a long time, and it's obviously been difficult for you and I too as well, but part of the reason why she and I weren't on really good terms was because she had to make a lot of sacrifices. She got taken advantage of because of it. And that's not right.
No. No, it isn't. But sometimes that's just how life is, and things are better now between the two of you, as I understand it, so that is a positive. just be there for her. I know it will be hard for her, and things will be tight. But she will get over this. She has to.
Yeah. Random question.
Yes.
Purely hypothetical. What would happen if, well, me became public?
Well, you already are public. You are
I
Ferdinand's
mean,
son.
not in that sense.
As my son.
Yes.
Hmm.
I can theorize all I want, but you'd have a better idea than I would.
Likely. The royals would make a play against us, saying that our teachings are lies because we ourselves do not uphold the teachings of Kelemfor and the rules that we must follow. Likely the people would turn, or perhaps not, depending on your standing with them. A very valid explanation would need to be given to remain some sort of control over the church. Although I'm sure even with Ferdinand's assistance, the other cardinals might not sit too well. So we may be ousted. There would likely be an upheaval and eventually perhaps even a civil war.
I won't lie, that was a lot heavier than I thought.
Well, you are my miracle, so perhaps you'll do something great instead.
I hope so.
My little Cyrus the Great. And she rubs your cheek.
Basically a grown man.
You'll always be my little boy.
I know. Sorry to scare you with that question. Like I said, purely hypothetical. I'm not gonna do anything stupid or crazy.
Good. Because I'm not ready to deal with stupid and crazy from you yet, when I'm still dealing with your sister.
Yeah, you know, we got it from somewhere.
I don't know what you're implying.
Nothing. It's probably from Dad.
Of course.
Speaking of, where is he?
I gave him the slip. He's still back at the hotel room.
Okay. And, are you guys going straight home after the fire festival, or are you staying here?
I have a meeting upcoming this week with the headmistress. We're supposed to talk about the teaching positions. I'm not too pleased that she sent back some of our tenured professors, saying that they were losers, and asked for some new blood. So I wished to come and give her a piece of my mind.
That seems fair. Just be careful.
Be careful. That woman cowers when I enter the room.
Just maybe take Dad in with you.
Oh, he's in every meeting.
Good. Just just be careful.
There is nothing to worry about. I am essentially her boss, so...
Fair point. Just worrying, I guess.
There's nothing to worry about. Now, I must tackle her closet next. I didn't realize that she was keeping a full wardrobe here.
Why are you gonna go through her clothes?
Let's
Are
make
you-
sure that she's not hiding anything scandalous.
Maybe I should leave now. Maybe I should leave. Yeah, okay, Mom, you do you. I'm just gonna act like I didn't see you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sarah's just gonna kind of give her a really awkward hug,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's just gonna shuffle and be like, yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe I'll go. I'll go say hi to Dad.
Go say hi to your father. He'll love that.
Yeah, I'll go say hi to him. Okay, bye, Mom.
Bye. And you leave. Heading out into the academic city.
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna head towards the hotel to find Cardinal Blackwood.
Okay. Avrith, hello.
Hello.
All right, you arrive at Dane's apartment. I know it's already a little past 10. We're gonna do this scene and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
All right. Avrith, you arrive at Dane's apartment. What you doing?
Can I? Am I like at
You're-
his apartment?
Outside.
building?
outside his door.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Did he give me a key? I don't remember.
He did
I think
not
did,
give
didn't
you. Did he give
No?
you a key? I don't think so.
I thought he did because he's like, anytime you need to crash there.
Right, he did do that. So yes, you have a key.
Oh god.
He did say that. He did say that.
Can I just like randomly perceive and see if my perception is like high enough to see Gage?
Go for it.
I just want to see.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 27. You definitely see him.
He's just chilling somewhere.
Yeah, looks like he's kind of poking out of an alley nearby, kind of like keeping a watch. You lock eyes with him, and he gives you a nod.
Okay. Awesome. All right. I am gonna do just a good old 1-2 knock and see if any answer.
Quick 1-2 knock. Nobody answers right away.
I'll wait a few seconds and then
There
kinda
is
go for,
some
like, a-
music coming from inside, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I will knock just a little bit louder and longer.
A little bit louder and longer. A few seconds pass, and you're... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, my God! And crash. And you go, I'm gonna get out of the kitchen now. Sorry, coming, on my way. And just running towards the door, opens the door. It's Dane. Hey,
Do you have
Avrith.
over? Hi. Yeah.
Hi, what's up?
Are you okay? I heard someone fall.
Yeah, it was me. Kind of cluttered house right now. I'm trying to find... putting 2 bedrooms together is not an easy task when you don't really have a lot of space.
You are moving someone in.
Bring 'em
No,
in.
not technically. Yeah, Flair and Rink over here. You want to come in? Flair's cooking dinner.
I'm sorry, they're here?
Yeah, they crash here every now and again, hang out, read books together. I've been starting to paint.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I can come in quickly.
Yeah, come on in. Flair, your friend Avrith is here.
Oh, hey. Welcome.
You just see Flair. She's in the kitchen just cooking dinner, and Rinko's kind of sitting in a chair nearby with a book and just kind of looks over at you. Gives you a half wave.
This
Claire's
is.
in like a cute Philly apron.
Take a picture, take a picture.
And bows. And her hair is like up in like a cute little bow, and she's just cooking cooking away, and there's an obvious mess on the floor from Dane
Crashing over something.
So you guys visit often. That's
But
cute.
do I visit my brother?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Rainco,
She's just
hello.
gonna squint at him.
Avrith, hello.
Do I remember Flair walking out this far? Or like in general? Did I see her when I perceived?
You went into a different direction to talk with Faye.
Okay. Shit.
What's
Wow.
Are you any good in the kitchen?
I mean, I am a food lover. I have my taste buds are impeccable. I can give you
Okay.
Do you
That's
want
enough
to
for me.
there.
Do you want to stay for dinner? I mean, I don't want to ask if you're making too much, Flair, but
Yeah. No, I'm good. You know
Alright.
me. I always cook extra.
well, Avrith, if you want to help in the kitchen. If not, I was just in the other room. Don't know if you want to hang out with Flair, but just be over
Right,
here
right.
and What?
Sure. No, good. I'll help with the food. Yeah, of course.
You want to start on Dane's mess? He's banned from the kitchen.
yeah.
I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
So you go ahead, clean up the mess.
Shit.
Dinner is cooked. A meal is had. Is there anything that you wish to talk about over food? Dane kind of looks over at you, Avrith. So, what brings you out to this end of the...
Just hadn't
City.
seen you at school for a while, so I got a little bit worried and
Kind of undercover a
Finding-
little bit, you know, doing some home studying.
gotcha. Yeah, no, I just wanted to check on you.
Technically,
This is
I'm
great.
sick.
I will make sure to note that you are still sick if
Mm.
anyone asks. Yes.
The professors are well aware.
You guys all spending the night here, I assume? Or...
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
nice. That's the renovations you're doing that day. I
Mhm.
see.
Yeah, I can show you the rooms. Actually coming together pretty nicely. I turned Flair's room into kind of a decent library. You know, she really likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Flair's gonna lean over to Rinko and be like, he's more awkward than normal. And Flair's just gonna kind of tug on Rinko and be like,
Mhm.
we're gonna freshen up real quick and take her and leave the room.
Okay. You can do so, and Dane
Can they-
just kind of looks
Can
over
they
at
be
you.
spying? Can they like cup on the door?
You know what? Sure. Yeah.
They're kind of chilling and vibing, but against the door.
Yeah. You walk into the bathroom. It's a few doors down the hall, but you think that you can still hear what's going on. Just for the lulz, make a perception check at advantage.
Who?
Flair.
Oh.
Oh, 260.
All right.
So,
Avrith. Yeah. They
Yeah.
walk away to go to the bathroom together, as girls do. You are left alone in the room with Dane, and he just kind of eating his dinner, and he looks over at you and he says, man, I can't tell you how much I missed Flair's cooking. This is
Been some years, I'm sure. This is
a long time.
yeah.
She was always way better at homemaking than I was.
Well, at least it's back, right?
Yeah.
It is good though. I will say it's excellent cooking. She's also taking cooking classes at the school, so that's an
Fantastic.
impressive feat. Yeah.
I'm really proud of her. So-
You,
What's brings you out here? It can't just be to see me.
would you be okay stepping outside maybe just for some fresh air?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Okay. Yeah.
And
He's gonna kind of like get up and like walk towards the door.
yeah, Dane will follow suit, and he will follow you. Step outside. Close the door behind you. Before this conversation goes further, Flair, what are you doing? You heard that entire thing with the 20. You know that they are stepping outside.
Oh fuck! I was muted because I didn't want to.
All good.
Sitting there giggling. Okay. Well, she heard them go out, so she's just gonna gesture to Rinko and be like, "Okay, we can go back out and, sit and eat and chill and eavesdrop."
All right, carrying over that 20 for the eavesdrop. Very good.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
if they go further, we can't. But you know, she gonna try.
All right, that's fine. For the immediate, because they're not too far from the front door, the 20 carries over. It's not a big apartment. And as far as you're aware, Avrith, they are in the bathroom.
Okay, and my natural perception does not see them at
Does
all.
not pick up on them because you are outside and they are inside.
Okay. So we're outside now?
You are outside now.
Okay.
And one of them is a master of stealth.
It's true.
The spot where Gage was at,
Mm-hmm.
and that was pretty close to the apartment?
Fairly close. It's like just a alleyway over.
Okay. Shoot. Let's see. How do I...
Standing outside, it's kind of chilly. You can see your breath.
Oh wow, it's that cold. Okay.
Yeah.
How's the whole memory stitch going for you? Still finding it easy to go about life, or
Different. Sometimes I have dreams. Like,
of the gap time?
yeah. Kind of watching myself do things without any control.
Oh. I see. Like something washes over you.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry, man. I can't fully imagine how that is.
It's alright. Just deal with
so
it one
kinda
day
just,
at a
like,
time.
Walk a bit, just back and forth. Kind of like looking around at all the other buildings possibly nearby.
Yeah. Dane's just leaning against his, just the wall in front of his door. Like, right beside it. Right beside his door.
When you get washed over, do you, remember anything? Are you still conscious, but you're just not in control, or do you not remember?
Depends. When Auntie gives me a command, depends on what she tells me to do.
And you don't remember usually what you've done?
Like I said, it depends on the situation. Like, I've done a lot of bad. And, I mean, you were there for that conversation I had with Flair. I've talked about it before. I've done a lot of wrong in this world, and I did make a promise to Flair, and I intend to uphold that promise and make sure that I don't disappoint her anymore.
And even with the 2-year gap of not knowing, do you, or did you, know who I am? I know you played off like I was someone new in your life, but technically you would know about me.
Sort of makes a face. Make an insight check.
Oh, shit. Oh. Hold on. Trying to look. Let's see. No! Damn it. Okay. Fuck!
It's hard to read his reaction. There is a slight reaction when you say that to him, but can't really discern what it means.
Can I press further?
You want to try to? What do you want to say?
Okay. And I just it's a situation whether if you know, I know, and if I know, you know, and eventually we'll have to talk about it. So I was just curious if you were conscious at that point.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
All the checks.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. Takes a deep breath. To say that I don't know who the second Prince of Zestet is, it would be a lie. Was I always conscious during every order that I've ever gotten from Auntie? No. Some of them are a blur. Some of them I remember bits and pieces. Like I just told you, some of them I'm reliving now in my own dreams. You looking for something specific?
So I mean, yeah, I assume that it's kind of a knowledge to know princes and kings and all that from other countries, but I mean, besides common knowledge, did you know me from before?
In what respect?
Possible mission that you carried out. Can I perception check now to see if any like passerbyers are coming?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, yes, but they're not really paying attention to either of you.
Okay.
It's just kind of, people going about their own business, talking to their own people.
Okay. All right.
Seems like you're not in any danger of this conversation.
Okay. We've crossed paths before, unknowingly. And maybe not direct, but our paths have crossed. And you would know that if you were conscious when you did it. So you don't have to say what you did, but do you know? He's gonna really just stare at him at this point. Not harshly, but with intent.
Yeah. He leans his head back against the wall for a second and he says, yeah. There was one job a while back.
I don't even know how that would affect me.
Yeah.
Was this a command from her?
No.
His face is gonna kind of just open up a little bit. Oh. Well then. Can I do an insight check to see if any hostile body language?
Go for it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go fuck myself.
Hard to tell.
Fuck. I am upset. But
Understandable.
you had a reason. I don't know what that reason is. And maybe he's gonna kind of like look at the night sky, just be like, maybe now it's not the best time. But I would like to know someday, soon, preferably, what that reason was. Is that too much to ask?
I didn't say that I wouldn't tell you. I was fulfilling a contract.
Away from Auntie.
One that I was subcontracted from her. It wasn't a direct order on her behalf.
But you accepted it.
Because if I didn't accept it, then it would have been accepted for me.
Ah. So no choice.
Essentially. But
This
unfortunately for that sweet old lady, the benefits of her being silenced worked in my favor in the long run.
You understand history might repeat itself, though. The house still stands.
It was
and the person running it is even better.
it was never my intention to fold the house. It was never their intention, from my knowledge, to fold the house.
You saying that she was evil?
She wasn't evil. But the information that she
silence
had could have been bad.
For who? You? He's gonna kind of like tilt his head and like cross his hands now at this point. Not aggressively, but like confused.
For your mother.
Oh.
Not Adelaide.
Oh. I see.
Yes.
So the woman that she was gonna meet that night. I mean, they were gonna talk. They were just having a discussion. I mean, how would that be any danger?
It wasn't a discussion. Adela was going to threaten her.
I mean, she didn't have a reason to threaten her, though. I mean, at that point, she was still. Well, no, I guess I wouldn't know that.
All
Okay.
sides of the coins are being played here. Both sides, they don't make sense. They cross paths where you don't think that they will. Where your father fits into this play, where Adela fits into this play, where your mother's fit into these plays.
All too much, then. Oh, he's gonna lean his head all the way back and then just like swing it back. Just, Well, this seems to be a longer conversation that we can uphold another time. Oh man.
What I
was
can
just
tell
figuring
you
out.
is that the contract did come from Asuka.
What? Okay. That's...
It's not unheard of. I've carried out a lot of hits for a lot of different countries, but the specifics of this one go much deeper between Auntie and Ophelia and quite a few other people. Not sure what Ophelia has to do with it, though.
If she's involved, though, that means that something is awry. Or at least something big is awry.
Well,
Ah,
with you,
Yeah.
yes. With
with me?
Auntie, I didn't think that they got along.
Well, they were, I think, at one point getting along, but something shifted.
Mm,
And I have been trying to find that out for a while now.
true to form, but I don't know, my head's a jumble. It's hard to keep straight any sorts of information these days. I feel like sometimes I'm just talking in circles.
Well, I'll come visit again. Maybe, on a day without guests. And,
Well, my guests are kind of here when they want
Permanent?
to be here. Well, not
That's-
permanent. They have their own rooms in the academy,
well,
I
we can
think.
go for a longer walk for a view then. Something of the sort. But for right now, that seems like a whole can of worms I don't think we're ready for right now. Are you still, in part in this plan? Or did it end that night?
Maybe. Directly involved with... No.
Okay.
As far as
Okay.
I'm out of Auntie's reach, everything's...
Right, no, it's fine. I just
not here.
needed to know.
Need to know. Yeah. Alright, is there anything else that you needed?
I was kind of have like a very light, bewildered face on him as he's just kind of like searching his eyes for answers, potential answers.
Hmm.
The information that she had would have been way worse if it was said. Is that pretty much what I'm getting at?
Adela?
Yeah. That was the only option?
To kill her?
Yeah.
It was my only choice.
Let's say that she came back. Would that disrupt plans?
In a world where she exists. It's the same one.
Same one as it is now?
There's nothing to bring back.
All right. That's it for now then. Sorry to soil the night. I just didn't
No,
expect you to have
you're
guests, so-
absolutely alright. I really enjoy having guests over. It keeps me going, honestly. It's a little boring and a little cooped up, if I'm being honest.
Don't doubt it. All right.
I've
well, I'll
really
say
gotten
goodbye
into
to-
painting lately, so, you know, that's
Seems
really
like
cool
you're
lately.
renovating a whole thing. so
Yeah, I've been really
maybe
busy.
Not cooking so much, but you know, busy being sick though, right?
Yeah, right, sick. For sure.
Right. All right. Well, I'll say goodbye to them, and I will not disturb you guys any longer. So
Very good.
he's gonna kind of like walk back towards the door now.
Mm-hmm. Dan will
Follow
stay
him
there.
inside.
Dan will stay outside for a few seconds
Oh shit!
as you
Okay.
walk in.
Can I like insight check as I'm walking?
Insight
by
check.
him?
Insight check, Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck.
Eh,
My insights have not been good today.
he looks like he's just enjoying the weather.
Okay. He'll kind of just put a hand on his shoulder if he can reach out to him.
Mhm.
Maybe like, and then not say anything and just walk in.
He'll give you a smile as you walk in. You see Flair and Rinko are sitting at the dinner table eating.
Ah.
How
Hello.
much that
How
did
was?
they hear?
With that 20, you heard the whole conversation.
Flair's sitting there, elbows on the table, her hands folded, and kind of half her face obscured, like resting on her hands.
How was the freshening up? Or
Uh,
whatever you do.
it's fine.
Right. He's gonna kind of like walk over to his plate and go to the kitchen to kind of wash it off.
Easy enough.
Well, as much as I would like to stay and talk, it seems like it's already a pretty crowded place. So,
Why did you come here exactly?
I just needed to talk to Dane. Needed a few answers that only he had. So,
About what, Avriv? Her eyes are kind of narrowing at you.
you
She's
okay.
looking kind of more stone-faced than normal.
Just something that occurred back when he still had his memory. It was something I wanted to see if he even remembered. And well, half and half. Memory still boggy, as much as his auntie is being nice to him, which is the opposite.
What did he remember?
Well, he only slightly remembered. So, no full answers. But he's saying that he's having some dreams, so maybe it'll come to him. It'll be nice.
And what was it specifically?
I am feeling a tension in the room. Why are you glaring your eyes at me?
Just wanting to know what you're talking to my brother about.
Can I look to Rinko? What is she doing?
She's sitting there, just eating her dinner, and she looks over as you look over at her, and she locks eyes with you.
Hi.
Hi.
okay.
I said hi.
Hello, Avriv.
Hello. We should catch up soon if we can. By the way, I don't know when you'll be not busy.
The Fire Festival, I have some free time.
During the Fire Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That will most likely do. I'll try to find you on campus. If not,
Good.
good. Well, Flair, your cooking is impeccable. Dane was telling me how he loves it and missed it for so long. So that's
Flair just kind of, her hands
good.
slap down on the table and she stands up. Very
he's like
abruptly,
slowly
cutting
backing
him
up
off.
at this point.
She kind of like is leaning against the table and like lets out this big breath that she's been holding on to. And then she's like, I'm going to bed. And she
Oh.
turns around and she walks to her room.
Good night, Flair.
She doesn't say anything.
Can
I
do
probably
that.
messed up again, huh? Didn't I, Rinko?
Rinko just chuckles and says,
Yeah.
"You
Yeah,
will never understand the way to a woman's heart."
No, doesn't seem like I am on that path at all, do I?
Have a good night, Avro.
Yep. This is It's just gonna like shroud his shoulders and like slowly walk out.
We're okay, by the way.
What?
We're okay.
Uh,
I'm over it.
oh, me and you.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
It wasn't your fault.
I'm so
And
sorry.
she walks away and says, "Good night."
Good night. Fuck. Oh. He's gonna like open the door and just like let us close the door behind him, just let out the biggest sigh.
Dane reaches out and pats you on the back. Get him next time.
Dane, I don't think I ever will. Every conversation I have with women goes to like absolute crumbles. This is sorry.
Choking there. Huh? You gotta sometimes
Yeah,
cough
just-
that shit out.
Clearing it out.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, listen. I am sorry that you're still under control and whatnot, slightly. And we should try to find a way to maybe patch you up eventually here, so you can, live life free. Man, this stuff never gets easier.
No.
No.
Have a
All
good night.
right, well, take care and good luck with the renovations. I'll stop by soon enough.
And he walks back inside. You are heading back to the academy? What are you doing?
Can I walk to the alley real quickly?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Can I just is
Yeah, Gage is
I'll
there.
just call okay.
Yeah.
Gage, I need you to do me a major favor.
What's that, Master Avruf?
If we have any books anywhere on just how to word, how to language,
You wish
somehow
for
I keep failing.
you wish for tact
Which
lessons.
Yeah, that would be something. I need anything that's gonna help me
We
speak better.
will work on it, Master Avruf.
I am really atrocious at speaking, am I not?
Pretty bad.
Okay, you right.
Reinforcing.
Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome. I'm brutally honest with you,
wonderful.
sir.
Of course. All right. Well, let's head back before it's too late, and
Indeed.
I'm just gonna sleep tonight.
Okay. Flair, you walk
Hello.
into your room and you hear from the dining room. Oh, man. That was a weird conversation. What do you mean? No. Something you wanted to know about Asuka. What do you mean? This food is really good. You should really work on your... No, I didn't mean work on your cooking. I was saying your cooking was good.
Blair's
But, I mean... You're right, brother. Yeah. Yeah.
Blair's like just kind of peering around the doorway. Is Rinko
Mhm.
still in the
She went to her room.
okay? And she's watching Dane talk to himself.
Basically.
Okay. She walks out, arms folded across her chest, and she's like, "Who are you talking to?"
He stops and turns his head. He looks at you. Looks back over across the table. Well,
Dubois? Dane?
Huh?
Dubois?
was it,
What are you doing?
well, Kane and
Her? Her eyes are following his.
Oh no. Oh no, Dane.
Kane?
He was right here. He was sitting here. He was sitting here. He's sitting right there. He's been here the whole night.
He has.
I saw him. I heard him. We were talking to him. But how did you get over here?
What do you mean?
We were just outside and you sat down.
Dane. Was Kane here with Everett?
What do you... Huh? But...
What?
Oh
Do you...
shit.
Wait...
Do you... What's happening right now? She, like, leans down next to him. She's like... Dane... The conversation with Everett, was any of that true? Was that... What's happening?
Orders to kill. 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 Orders to kill.
Hey, she
Need to
puts
kill.
her hand
Huh.
on his shoulder. Hey, look at me. What's happening right now?
Who's calling me?
Who is? Auntie?
Where's that voice coming from?
Hey, look at me.
What's up?
Huh? You looking at me?
Yep.
What did we have for dinner? What did you spill all over the floor, Dane? What did we have for dinner? Something with broccoli, bit of vegetable.
Right.
Remember?
Yep.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
You're here with me right now, okay? Don't listen to the voice. Right? We just had dinner.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right here.
everything's
It's
okay.
middle of October and 9:22.
Is that the date?
It is not even close.
What's the date?
September 16th. The year is
In-
1033.
Whoa, 11 years?
Try 111 years.
111.
100. Okay, sorry, I'm bad at math.
All good. 9:22 to
Um,
10:33.
I got close.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. All right. What are you doing right now, Dane? Look at me. How old do I look, Dane? How old am I?
When did you grew up so much?
Yeah.
What? When did that happen?
That man is
Over
so
a
crazy.
couple of years. You know, took a bit of time. But hey, it's okay. You're all right. It's everything's okay. Do you remember talking to Everett just now?
Oh,
Everett? Zested?
Susted.
The blonde idiot,
Right.
right? Is it right? Can I inside check? Actually, I remember I can do this.
You can do that.
D&D.
Yeah. You are playing D&D, correct.
I'm playing
17.
D&D.
Yeah, there
What's
is
going on?
a lot going on in his mind and his face, just going through like a range of emotions of recognition, not recognition, confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Something more that you can't seem to glean.
Okay. She's gonna go to him and like grab his hands and be like, Dane.
Yeah.
Do you feel like doing some painting, maybe?
That'd be really fun. I've been really getting into painting lately, you know.
Yeah.
Really liking it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, I really like all the ones that you've done. They're really nice. Hey, do you wanna let's do some painting and you can paint some, you know what? Paint some stuff that's in your imagination, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
She's gonna sit down and put out the paints for him, and she's gonna start doing her own little painting right next to him and keeping an eye on what he's doing.
As you do, you know, your own thing and you're watching Dane paint, you begin to see him depicting a scene. It's in a lot more detail than any of his past paintings that he's made. It depicts what looks like might be him. A dark shadow standing under his feet with red eyes as he looks on at somebody in the distance. He's holding a knife in his hand, and there's blood dripping from it.
She's gonna lean over and she's gonna be like, pointing to the person in the distance, and she's like, who's that one there?
My target.
Your target? Yeah. What's their name? Does it have a name, Dane?
They're the ones who have to die.
But do you know their name, Dane?
The one that shouldn't be.
And what's going on here with your shadow? Why are there eyes?
Who is that?
I was hoping you could tell me. Do you know?
Person in the distance?
In the shadow.
In the shadow?
Mm-hmm.
It's calling me.
That's who's calling you?
It's telling me.
Does this person sound kind of mean, Dane?
No.
No? How old are you right now, Dane?
Shit.
Do you remember?
I don't know.
Okay.
He reaches in and he clutches his head.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey.
It's okay. She just like pulls him close to her, and then she grabs her paintbrush and she puts some rainbows and little butterflies in the scene that he drew.
Mm-hmm.
And she paints over the red eyes in his shadow and paints a bouquet of flowers in his hand instead of a knife. None of it's good. She's not very good at it, but that's okay.
Trying her best.
And she's like, hey, look, doesn't that look a bit better? Isn't that nice? What's it look like now?
I need to kill.
No, look, you've got flowers in your hand, Dane.
I can hear the order.
Hey, look at me. She's gonna like take his face in her hands. She's like, it's okay.
He begins to stand up.
She's kind of matching his movements and sort of making sure she puts herself between him and the door.
Mm-hmm.
And like grabbing onto him, and she's like, hey, it's okay. Look at me, you don't have to do anything right now. Okay? You don't have to listen to whoever's telling you this. You're here with us, right, Dane?
I'm here.
Yeah. Do you remember who I am? Do you know who I am?
Flair.
Flair, yeah. I'm your sister.
He takes a deep breath.
Yeah? And in the morning, do you know what we can make together? Dessert sausage?
Dessert sausage.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Just like Kane made them, right?
His head turns and he looks down the hall. Kane.
She's gonna follow his vision,
There's nobody there.
and she's gonna look back at him. She's like, yeah, Kane, right? And we just did some nice painting. And then, in the morning, we're gonna get up. We're gonna have breakfast sausage. And Rinko's here too. And we can do some more painting, okay?
Cyrus Blackwood.
Cyrus Blackwood?
He will be eliminated.
No.
And that's where we're ending game.
No.
Don't ask me how I fucking knew that. Don't know how I fucking knew that. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I was like, it's gotta be mistakes. It's gotta be some mistakes. It's gotta be somebody important. Holy fucking shit! Ah!
You've been yapping for too long, Cyrus.
Jesus
What?
Christ! Kane, what did I do to you?
Dane? Dane?
Dane?
Dane?
Kane?
Where's the difference?
Dane, Kane,
Dun,
Zane,
dun, dun,
Lane.
dun, dun, dun.
Who's there?
Damn.
Don't start.
Damn.
Who's whispering sweet nothings in my boy's ear?
You are, apparently.
It's
The
me.
fuck just happened?
Technically,
Dude,
it's dashing.
holy fucking shit, what a way to end. So everybody's here next week, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I know.